Let me ask you a question. Are you a producer and investor, or are you a consumer? Well, people are very different, and some have more the tendency to always produce something new, create something, invest into the future of yourself or other people. And some have more tendency just to consume things in life and don't really care about others or the future. So I want to talk about investments and investing attitude, this mindset of an investor, let's put it this way, because I think it's very important for your personal development, also for your finances, obviously. Yeah? But it's much more than just finances, which is just one part, one side of the story. Also very important, but still, I want you to think a little bit more like outside the box and a little bit bigger, Because I'm not saying you should invest in these assets, particular assets. I'm saying it's great to have an investor attitude where you think about the future in a way that today you are making steps to improve the future. And it can be your future or future of your family or future of many people. And if you have this investor or creator and producer mentality, your future will be just much greater. And also the future of your family and the people around you in general. Just to give you an example, like my grandpa, he was a director of a boarding school, and he was really there for children, He really changed their lives. They really loved him as a father, and really great man he was. And he invested half of his life into this project. And even after he died, which was already quite some years ago, he died, there are still so many people who benefit from it, so many children and their parents and their families. And they all appreciate him so much, it's not about my grandpa. It's just to give you an example. I have it in my family also. When people invest so much into something big, and there are just so many people benefiting from it. And it's not only made my grandpa a great person, but also made so many other people. Also the teachers were absolutely fascinated by the methods he introduced. He was very innovative also in the schooling system and on all levels. He was amazing. Amazing guy, big heart, and also very smart. And he invested into this. It's just you can invest your time, your money, your resources into something that is going to benefit many. And for me, this was like the example from my early childhood that you can make your life really big, much bigger than people think, I remember also being a child, I was asking my mom, also my sister, she's a little bit older, she remembers me asking questions like, what is this life about? Like, what is the meaning of this life? And my parents said, just being a good person. There's a lot of meaning in that. And I saw examples like my grandpa also, and I love my family. There are so many great people there. And my grandpa was like a huge example that you can really make the best out of your life and enjoy it and be just a great person, a great guy, and everybody loves you and you just benefit others. So having such example in my early years was very, very inspiring, very inspiring. It made me really think and really consider a lot of things, and really like this long-term attitude, long-term thinking. And this is investor thinking. When you really think about the future, when you really think what you can do today to improve the future of yourself, your family, and people around you. You don't exclude yourself, yeah? Please don't exclude yourself, because if you don't invest into yourself, you will not be powerful enough to be useful and beneficial for others. So you cannot avoid investing in yourself, be it your personal development. I'm trying to encourage you to get into this investor mindset in the coming year also, yeah. It's just in the future. And again, including including the financial aspect of it. What's happening to my voice? This is fun. Including, of course, the financial aspect. And the earlier you start investing, like when it comes to finances, the better, yeah? Because the compound interest is going to be greater and greater. So the earlier, the better. If you are very young, then it's really time to start. If you are a little bit older, then it's crucial to start as soon as possible, you know, when it comes to finances. And in the coming year, there will be a lot of financial opportunities as well, because it's the financial situation around the world is not so nice. It means the economy will not be stable. The inflation is, you know, probably will be also not decreasing. You know, the prices will go even up, more up. So it means it's not good for the economy, but it means also it's good for investing. Yeah, it's a lot of investment opportunity because the prices will be going up. So if you buy assets and they will grow up, you know, in the price, then for sure you will benefit from it. But it's not a financial advice here, you know. I'm not a financial advisor, so you have to make your own research. I have some other videos here on this channel where I go deeper into this topic, like financial investments in general. Yeah, you shouldn't, of course, miss this opportunity. And when it comes to financial investment, I really encourage, you know, take it step by step. Do as much as you can risk. Yeah, don't invest more, because you learn as you go on this journey. You learn, and you will make mistakes here and there. It's unavoidable. So it's important to, you know, to really take small steps. But those small steps over the time, they really compound. This compound interest really works. So make sure you start also with financial aspect, because this also will allow you to be more useful in the future, yeah? So that you will have more time to do things that could also benefit many people. You will have the time, the power. Yeah? You also need to invest in your health, you know. It's again this investor attitude. When you invest in your health, when you quit things that damage your health, yeah? Stop eating or drinking things that damage you, like alcohol. Those of you who've been watching me for a while, you know, I quit alcohol, yeah? And for me, it's all the same thing. It's an investor attitude. Investing in your future. Long-term thinking. If you drink today and tomorrow you have a hangover, it means you are not thinking long-term. Okay, if you are in your 20s and you do like this, then it's normal. But if you're a little bit older and you're still not thinking about the future, then it's just stupid, you know. So investor's attitude is a wise attitude. When you consider your future, when you consider other people, when you consider how you can make this world a better place, how can you invest into things that are going to improve this world? Improving health, improving people's lives, improving yourself. You can invest in your personal development. You can invest either time or money or both. Yeah. This investor attitude, this is like what makes you free in the future also. This is all about freedom, financial. Investor attitude makes you financially free in the future. Investor attitude makes you emotionally free. You know, when you work with your mind, when you improve yourself as a person, when you start thinking more and more about benefiting others, because you have this surplus then also. If you're too occupied with yourself and you're sick and you're always short of money and you're always like in trouble, then you just don't have this space and this surplus in mind even to think about doing something for others. You don't have the space even to think about your future, not even to think about the future of this world, or or anything like this, or how can I impact the world for the better. People don't ask those questions when they are really miserable. Yeah. And again, it's all about making small steps like improving your daily routines, making things which are better for you, even if it means quitting things which seems like pleasant and satisfying in this particular moment, but are not good for you or your children or your family or people around you in the future. And if you stay healthy and long, you can be there for your friends and family longer. So investing in yourself, in your future, be it financial or not, has to do a lot also with your ability to be there for people. And it's all about this, being there for others as much as you can. So when you start investing in yourself, you will eventually become a better person. And the funny thing, there is no limit to how great you can become. So this is like forever, the longest term project, but it's also so much fun on the way. The more you make those steps. And I'm not saying I have reached a lot in my life, but I make sure I invest into my development on different levels. I really make sure I do it. Things in the morning, included into my daily routines. I have a video on my morning routine. You can watch it out after watching this one. I will link it somewhere. Maybe here on top or at the end of this video. Just for you to have a look how simple it can be, your morning, how you start your day is very important. Have you ever thought about this? Probably yes. Yeah? Let me know in the comments what you think about this video. Actually, it's so spontaneous. It's just coming out of my heart. I'm just sharing my view, my experience, my motivation in life. It's something that has been touching me since I was a very small child. And I'm so thankful to be in this family, that could show me from a very early age that what really matters in life. What really matters and what is important. And this is others, other people. Because there are so many and you're just one. So, spending all your life and all your life energy on just one person, is not as great as thinking about others, be it your friends, family, and all beings around. Also, like including animals and everything, you know, having a good attitude about different people and different animals and different beings, and just having this space in mind, you know, to really, how are they doing, you know, this kind of attitude, and how much you could be helping. And sometimes it doesn't seem like you can help much. And it's also true, because mostly people can help themselves only. But what people can do a lot is really, they can be a good example, they can really inspire, and other people look and say, like my grandpa, yeah, like really inspiring. And he was not the only one in my life. I met later on some other incredible people, like much, much bigger scale than my grandpa, with all respect and love to him, that I thought, wow, humans are capable of so many things, so many great things. So I am like, I'm very humble about myself, yeah, but still at the same time I'm very like proud and happy about all of us human beings, because we all have this amazing potential, whether we realize it or not. Yeah. So the more you, the sooner you start having this investor, creator, producer mindset, the greater this compound interest will bring, like, change your life. Yeah, they bring so much more into the future, including all the financial part, which many people care in the first place. People honestly think that money will make them happy, and money can satisfy quite a lot of things. And yeah, but it's also like not so much money you need for satisfying basic things. You don't need that much money, you know. And everything extra you will not even notice that you're having it, because true happiness is not coming from this. But I'm not saying you should ignore the finances, of course not. It's just like basic things. But there are so much more in this world you need to take care and invest into. So I'm trying to say, for the coming year, you know, really get into investors' mentality, invest in your personal development, invest into financial assets, because next year there will be a lot of opportunities, you know, in the coming year, and probably coming years. So not always good for the economy, but good for investing, and it means, yeah, more opportunities for you in the future. And make sure you also stay around with me on this channel, and let's grow together. Let's really grow together. And as a return, I can ask you, give this video a like, leave me a comment, really share what you think about this very spontaneous, really like from my heart, thoughts and feelings and experiences. I hope it was useful and maybe inspiring for you. So let me know in the comments what you think. And if you subscribe, then I will see you in the next video next week. Meanwhile, watch some other videos on this channel. See you. All the best.